Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back and happy almost Valentine's Day. Yes, it is almost Valentine's Day when I am recording this video for you. And I have found a kind of unique Valentine book for us to read today. Do you see the picture? That doesn't look like a typical book that we read at Valentine's Day. In fact, this guy kind of looks like a monster. And when do we read monster books? Usually at Halloween, right? Yes. But in our story, the monster's name is Frankenstein. And Frankenstein, man, he's a really nice guy. And he's just looking for some friends. And he is looking for a little bit of love this Valentine's Day. Now, you don't be looking for love. You can be loving your family, but make sure that there's just friends all surrounding you, because we don't need to be loving for any boys or girls of boyfriends and girlfriends. No. That's not for you yet. You just have lots of good friends. But Frankenstein, he is looking for love. And he is really looking for friendship and kindness. And lots of the monsters, well, monsters aren't very nice. And so they're not very nice to Frankenstein until the end, when he meets a special girl monster and she likes him just the way that he is. And that makes the story so much fun. All right, let's look at the front cover. That's this part of the book right here. And let's see what information it gives us. Remember, the front cover always tells us, we can sing our song. The cover of the book has title, author, illustrator. Title, author, illustrator. Title, author, illustrator. The cover of the book has title, author, illustrator. It's on the front of the book. Yeah. And so the title is the name of the book. So let's see what it is. The name of this book is A Valentine for Frankenstein. That rhymes. That's really cute and fun. And the author is Leslie Kimmelman. That means she wrote this adorable story. And the illustrator is Timothy Banks. He drew these pictures. Look how fun Frankenstein looks. Even though he's a monster, he doesn't look scary. And I like that so much, because I don't like anything that's scary. And so even though it's a monster, I like how he's a cute, sweet monster. All right, this book is going to be so much fun. You're going to like reading it together. Let's do it now. Come on, join me. A Valentine for Frankenstein. The author is Leslie Kimmelman, and it's illustrated by Timothy Banks. All over town, monsters were getting ready for the Valentine's Day bash, taking slime baths, teasing and tangling their tails, and sharpening their claws and fangs. In his castle, Frankenstein was getting ready too. He looked in the mirror. His skin was a ghastly shade of green. His head was an almost perfect square. His flower was droopy and near dead. Still, the other monsters all made fun of him. "Just two eyeballs," said Smellabella. "No tail," said Werewolf. "He looks almost human." "And he's nice," sneered Spike. "Blech! I don't believe he's a monster at all," said Brains. But Frankenstein was comfortable in his own green skin. So he stitched on his crookedest smile and dressed in his worst tuxedo and set off for the party. What a fiendish fiesta! There were revolting contests, repulsive snacks, and a real live band. Well, kind of live. The cupcake decorating contest was first. Three-eyed Vi made a cupcake called "This Icky Eyeball is Watching You." Wartina's creation had fungus filling and toenail frosting. Frankenstein made the grossest cupcake he could think of. He held it up to the judges and smiled. "You call that a monster cupcake?" Smellabella jeered. "No bugs? No slime? Had glitter on top?" Three-eyed Vi threw a cupcake at his face. Bullseye, said Frankenstein. Good aim, Vi. Next came the banana slug pie eating contest. Frankenstein was super speedy. He thought he would win until he wiped his mouth with a napkin and was immediately disqualified. That's not how monsters eat, Buster, Spike sneered. He put a pie on the floor, stomped on it, and then snarfed the pieces from between his hairy toes. That's how monsters eat. Wow, said Frankenstein admiringly. You're very talented. The last contest was for burping. Frankenstein's was the loudest, longest, smelliest burp he ever made. You call that a burp? Said Stinker. That was a cough, a hiccup. It was almost a giggle. Just then, a monster burped so loudly, the ground shook. Way to go, Belcher! Yelled Smellbella. That was epic! Frankenstein had never seen Belcher before. She was taller than he was, with piles of tangled black hair and a beautiful smile. Awesome, said Frankenstein, smitten. But before Frankenstein could congratulate Belcher on her terrifically disgusting, award-winning burp, the band began to play. The monsters were wild about dancing. Mummies unwrapped, fangs flew. A skeleton named Bones fell to pieces. Luckily, Frankenstein was there to lend a hand. Belcher boogied like a pro. Frankenstein tried to copy her moves, but during the zombie rumba, he fell flat on his face. It was hard to rumba with two left feet. When he stood up, he noticed something sticking out of his pocket. It was a Valentine's Day card. For me, thought Frankenstein. It was his first Valentine ever. Which ghoul could have put it there? Was it you, Rainbow? He asked, holding up the card. Rainbow answered by spitting at him in 5 colors. Impressive, said Frankenstein, cleaning his face with his handkerchief and sighing softly. As if, said Headless Harriet before he could ask. Then she removed her head and threw some purple glop at him. The soft glop didn't hurt, though his feelings did. Still, cool color, Frankenstein managed to reply. Frankenstein searched the card for clues. The card was zigzag-shaped. The writing was red. It had the whiff of something stinky and wonderful. Please be mine, Frankenstein. Just then, Belcher bopped by. She had a red marker in her pocket. She had a zigzag stripe in her hair. She had a wonderful, stinky smell wafting off her. She had to be his secret Valentine. Frankenstein tapped Belcher on the shoulder. She turned around and let out a deep and awesome bah. Please be mine, Frankenstein, she said sweetly. Frankenstein grinned so widely some of his stitches popped. He gave Belcher a worm wristband. She gave Frankenstein a piece of snot-flavored bubblegum. The other monsters noticed and wondered. What did Belcher see in him? I've never met a friendly monster before, gushed Belcher. He's my kind of monster. He did notice my perfect aim, said Three-Eyed Vi slowly. Am I Spike? Am I Monster Manners? Observed Spike. His extra body parts come in handy, mumbled Bones. I guess it's okay to be nice sometimes, Headless Harriet added, remembering that Frankenstein had liked her purple glop. If that's the kind of monster you are. The music started up again. The monsters joined together in a ginormous kicking, spitting, burping, gnashing, glitter-tastic conga line. Every kind of monster was welcome. After all, a monster is a monster is a monster. The end. What a great book, all about a super duper spooky, creepy Valentine's Day. And it was kind of about kindness, wasn't it? Yeah. Frankenstein was kind to all the monsters, even when they weren't kind to him. I hope that everyone is kind to you. But if for some reason someone isn't kind to you, I hope you'll be like Frankenstein and decide that even if they're not going to be nice, you still are going to be, because kindness can change the world. And Frankenstein was kind, and that's what won him a Valentine. His Valentine liked him for who he was, and she loved that he was so nice. I hope that you are extra special nice this Valentine's Day, and that everyone is extra special nice to you as well. Thanks for watching. If you love this book and want a copy of your very own, you can get one at the link below. If you had fun reading along with me, please like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other videos where I read books aloud just for you. I hope I'll see you guys soon and you'll come back and read with me again next time. Bye!